Today I'm doing a more informal chat. Let's see, how can I set this up? If you guys come on, you will see that my voice is not the best. I am not feeling the greatest today, but enjoying a nice afternoon out on the swing. I very, very rarely take a nap, and I woke up extra groggy with a little frog in my throat. But I wanted to come on. Hello. I wanted to come on and chat with you guys and talk a little bit more. Hey, Catherine. Talk a little bit more about what's going on with the crypto space. Hey, Terry. So I was just talking about how I'm not feeling the best today. So I'm not doing the big drawn out list, everything like that. Kids have been waking me up before 5 o'clock on the weekends, have construction going on in the house, have a sore throat, I'm tired, don't feel the best. So we're going to chit chat about crypto and stocks today. We could talk about the hello, Illuminate. Yeah, you can hear it for sure. And it's not that cold. Oh yeah, no, crypto's here 24 hours a day. And what's really interesting is if you go and you check out my Twitter feed, you'll check out the ISO 2022. How's the wind, guys? Is that really loud on the mic? You can tell my eyes are puffy too. That's I'm just not myself today. And so when we look, and I put all the puzzle pieces together with ISO 2022, that crypto space is really going to be where the financial banking system goes in the next 4 years, if not fully adopted later. I'm trying to hide it. Maybe that'll help it a little bit. And that when you look at the volume on clankapp.com, go to clankapp.com, check out all the volume that's moving around in XRP right now. I will also post the link to see, or you can just even Google XRP wealthy list, and it'll bring you to the ledger that shows you the breakdown of the top accounts. And it'll show you like the top 10% own, I think it's something like 2,100. Hey, W Diggs. Like 2,100 coins, and then above 5% above 9,000 coins, and then above 11,000 coins is top 4%. Hey, Edgar. So when you look at it, there's not a lot of retail smaller investors. So seeing all of these coins move around is really telling me, hey, Asif, that the institutions are getting in on this. And when you do the research on XRP and Ripple, Stellar as well, right? So the top 5, when we went on this week during the live stream and we checked out the IMF, actually it was the Quantum, right? The quantum.gov website. And they talk about the event in June for the digitalization of everything. And there's supposed to be 7 to 8 coins that are going to be really big. But when we look at that ISO 20022, it's on my Twitter handle. It's Airplane Jane. Sorry, trying to block the wind from you guys so it doesn't hurt your ears. That when you look at it, we have ALGO, Algorand, XRP, XLM, XDC, and IOTA. So those 5 coins have had crazy volume over the past week. And it seems like when you put all the puzzle pieces together, you research the websites. Don't just take my word for it. Research the websites so that you can see all of these partners that they've partnered with. You have R3 that has partnered over in Asia with XFIN, which is XDC, for use for the financial world, for derivatives and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, W Diggs. And so even Dogecoin, I believe that Dogecoin might be one of them. I think but I don't have any confirmation for that. Okay, you have a big problem. I just cannot trade anything else but US 30, Dow Jones, SPX, and NASDAQ 100. You're outdated. No worries, you're not outdated. That's just, the indexes are great to trade, but you might want to educate yourself on cryptos, because it seems like cryptos is where we are going. For a while, I think I really fought it. And then all of a sudden, when my daughter had spring break back in the beginning of March, it was just kind of like, hey, I need to do research on this. And now I'm loving it and so thankful that I did, up 150% on up 150+% on my XRP holdings. The other ones as well are growing as well. So if you guys have questions on it, ask away, because I'm not going to do a big on-screen presentation today. I'm just not feeling 100%, but I missed you guys and thought, you know what, I'm going to come on and I'm still going to talk and chat, because I love it and I do all the research. So happy to answer any questions. You're now doing 1/3 crypto and maybe adding a bit more. I'm dumping real estate as fast as you can. Nice, W Diggs. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I'll get back to whatever it is. But I think it's allergies. Usually in the springtime, we have I have allergies. And my daughter was sick, so maybe I got her cold. I'm not super paranoid about the COVID virus. It is a cold virus, but I work from home anyways. Yeah, it's pretty much just allergies, I think. Had a massive headache and really frog in my throat. Should I invest in BNB, or am I better putting more into Ripple, IOTA, and XLM? I don't know BNB, David. I'm not sure about that. I haven't done any research on it. I would say look into their partners. To me, looking at XRP, IOTA, and Stellar, that those have value to them, because I've done my research as to the value use for them. So I would look into the partners and see if they have any partners that are currently using their product. Where is the value going to be? To me, those coins, Terry, you know what? For XRP, there is bittrue, BITRUE, uphold, etoro, and yeah, Bitcoin is not going to be the best, but I'm going to go over the other ones, Terry. So bittrue, bittrue, uphold, etoro, crypto.com. There's also CXIO. If you look like buy Ripple, buy credit card, CXIO is another one as well, if you're interested in Ripple in particular. And as far as Bitcoin, here's what you have to remember. Bitcoin, there, I posted it on Twitter as well. The fees for Bitcoin, it's roughly $20 for a transfer to send money somewhere. So if you've ever sent Bitcoin from one person to another, it's really expensive. It's expensive and it takes time. Whereas Ethereum's a little bit faster. Then you look at Litecoin, that's a little bit faster. Dash is fast, but not quite as fast as Ripple. Ripple is really, really fast. It's like 4 seconds, and it costs maybe 2 cents to send it, as opposed to $20 with Bitcoin. So check out the little graphic I posted on my Twitter, and you'll see the time that it takes for Ripple to transfer. Yeah, Bitcoin, even sometimes it's up to an hour, WDIGS. So it's that Bitcoin became the first one that everyone was interested in. Someone on Digital Asset Investor mentioned XRP to stop at $5. Yeah, I don't personally believe that XRP will stop at $5. When you go back, Google Medium XRP $10,000, and you'll see that Brad Garlinghouse back in 2019 really set it up to be worth $10,000 a coin. Now, is it going to $10,000 a coin? Only when full adoption happens will we know. It is set up, it looks like, to be part of the ISO 20022 banking system, which when you go to the American Express website, it looks like it will start being applied probably now, and then end up being full adoption by 2025, is when all of the banking system is looking to go fully digital. It could happen before then. Full adoption could happen before then. That's just their plans on transitioning, because not everybody wants to transition to full digital adoption. So could it go to 1,000? I certainly personally think that it could in the next 4 years. Could it go to 10,000? We will see. Yeah, it's not bad, in my opinion, to be diversified, right? What happens if we lose the dollar, the stock market crashes, it disappears, and we just go to a digital world? Would it behoove you to have some digital assets in crypto? Sure, why not? It's really windy. The swing is moving. I was gonna say something else about Ripple and ISO and Garlinghouse and everything. Oh yes, so when you look back at the crypto boom that happened in 2017-18, right? When we look at that, it all shot up in the beginning. Why? Because that's when they were first talking about this new adoption of crypto coins, right? And Bitcoin was the first one that everyone went to, and it's also low float. It's like everybody wanting to get in on a GameStop trade, or everybody wanting to get in on a, what was it, ACY trade. So everybody jumps in, it's really volatile, and then it crashes because it's really low float. It's not a stable coin. Whereas Ripple has 45 billion in circulation. I think it's 46 billion right now in circulation, because every month they release another billion into circulation from their trust. And so when we look at that and we go, okay, so back in 2017, they were talking about this ISO 20, or just going to call it ISO, okay? ISO 20. That's what I'm going to call it. So when it first went into talking about it, was first evolving, that's when everybody went, oh my goodness, it's going to be Bitcoin, it's going to be Ethereum, it's going to be Ripple. And they shot up, and Litecoin at that time too. And then, you know what? They didn't go into adoption. It was just an idea at that phase. Now, when you look at all the partners, you go into the research of Swift, you go into the research of ISO 20022, that it's going into adoption. The banks are starting to adopt it. Ripple has over 70 different countries on board. XDC has a bunch, so that's Zinfin. Also, Stellar has a whole bunch. Go and look at their partners on their websites and see that they have a lot of adoption already in process, and dig and do the research to see if it fits with your investment strategy. For me, it does, and thankfully already up over 150% after doing all the research. But I can't tell people to go and buy it. Can you talk about coffee for Jane? Yeah, so OMG Illuminate. Yeah, I do have a link down below for if somebody wants a coffee, to buy me a coffee, to donate. If you guys feel like it, I would appreciate it. As a mom of two, I can always use a cup of coffee, especially when I'm not feeling my best right now, but I think coffee would make me feel worse. I need a honey and tea. You know what, Andy? It's going to be hard to say the best platform for crypto, because it depends on what country you're in. And oh my goodness, you know what? You would have to go back on my last chats. So thank you. Oh my God, Illuminate. I don't have anything under, because I did this live stream on my phone, so it's not there. It will be there at the end. But any of my other links, the last live video I did, it's there. Post a crypto wallet. Oh, that's a good idea, W Diggs. Maybe I'll post my my Ripple wallet, because hey, you can buy me 20 ripples. I will love you. That's usually the smallest amount that you can transfer now. I'm trying to set up the Ripple API on my website, because I'm going to do that as well. So Andy, if you want to buy Ripple right now, there's only a couple of different platforms that you can buy it on, of exchanges. So it's bittrue, BITRU, uphold, UPHOLD, etoro, and crypto.com. But if you're in New York State, I'm not sure that I could tell you where. I do have one follower that tried to do it there. And elementary start in Bitcoin for someone like you. Okay, so OMG Illuminate. So Bitcoin, really if you go to coinmarketcap.com, just spelled out like that, you will see there's over 9,000 different coins. They have it broken down into the market capitalization, meaning number of coins times the value of each coin gives it its market capitalization. And number 1 is Bitcoin, number 2 is Ethereum, number 3 is Binance Coin, I believe, and number 4 is Ripple. It moved up from number 7 last weekend. So when we look at that, usually it goes based on Bitcoin, on market cap for ranking, right? So Bitcoin likely, in my opinion, will not be a wealth of storage coin because it is decentralized, and a lot of political leaders do not like it for that reason, because it can be used with dirty money as money laundering. And so they don't like it for that reason. Trump said he didn't like it. Fed Powell said he didn't like it. Putin said he didn't like it. And yet you also see recently in the news that Putin has come out and said we don't want to deal with the US dollar. But digital coins, they are starting their own digital coin. Japan is starting their own digital coin. China is starting their own digital coin. And so, yeah, so in my opinion, Bitcoin is likely going to drop, if not completely crash. Also, that Bitcoin has to be mined, and that's where the fees come in. That it's $20 for each transfer because of the mining. They get paid for mining it. And so it has all of those fees associated with it. Ethereum is also one that is mined as well. Yeah. No, you know what? There were a bunch that were lost, WDIG. So when you also buy crypto, right? You go to a crypto exchange and you buy crypto. There are different exchange rates on each one. When you go to CoinMarketCap, if there's a particular coin that you're interested in as well, you can look to see the different pricing and the different crypto exchanges that it's traded on. Now you can look and you could buy Ethereum. For example, bittrue is a Ripple-based crypto exchange, meaning that all the coins there, you can buy Ripple and then exchange it into the other coins. Yeah, no, well, a lot of them were lost because someone had a crypto wallet, WDIGs, and they lost the key for it. And so they lost access to their Bitcoins. Yeah, it's not though. It can be mined, so it's not finite. So when you have, so here's what you do, right? For anyone that's interested in opening up an account. Number 1, you go and you look at the crypto exchange. If you wanted to buy Ripple, then you would go to maybe bittrue, uphold. For Canada, I'll put all the links afterwards when we finish. I'll just copy and paste from my other, it's on my last one, the locations of where you can buy it. For Canada, Coinberry and Kraken are 2 great ones as well. And then you open up your account, put in your name, information, password, right? Then it's going to ask you to verify. You will need an ID. Sometimes they'll make you say things, doing a video, selfie, whatever it is. So know that you'll probably have to do that as well. So you need to have your ID readily available and a way to take a picture to send it to them to verify your ID. Then you go into funding. So depending on which account you're going to, Abraham, in my opinion, there's still value to be attained with Ripple. This is simply a small jump. In my opinion, it's large institutions getting in to set it up for a bigger move. Right now, there's only 2.7 million Ripple accounts out there out of everyone in the world. There's only 2.7 million. So very, very few people actually own Ripple right now. And in doing the research that I have on ISO 20022, that it is going to be part of this new banking system, and it will likely be adopted. I personally believe 100% that it will be adopted, but I don't want to mislead anyone. I want you to do your research. I have done my research, so I feel comfortable with it. So go in and do all the research. Check out all the partners for Ripple. Check out what those people do. American Express. We've got R3 for XDC in Asia, or is it XLM? I don't remember. I've looked at so much, but I've done literally 4 to 6 weeks of research on all of this. And so I highly recommend you do your research. And in my opinion, XLM, XRP, XDC, ALGO, and IOTA have growth value to them. But check it out. See if it's right for you. If they were to be $2 or less, right? I think that XDC has gone up to 7 cents. If it's less than 10 cents, it's still fairly small risk, right? Whenever you're looking at a trade, it's risk to reward. If whatever investment you put in goes to zero, is it going to affect your life? You have to look at it that way. Always risk first. If this were to go to 1,000 a coin, 100 a coin, are you going to be happy with 1%? Say it's $1, that goes away, no big deal. If that $1 goes up to $100 per coin, all right, you risked $1 to make $100. That's pretty good reward. Maybe you risk $1 to make $1,000. That's great reward, right? So it's always looking at risk reward and putting in what you're comfortable potentially losing 100% of. Do I think it's going to drop down to zero? In my opinion, no. Do I think it could go $100 or higher over the next 4 years? Yes. OMG Illuminate, you have to use a crypto exchange. So I will put the links down below as soon as we finish. I'll jump up on my computer, boot it up, and copy and paste the link. So if anyone wants to donate a coffee, it'll be right there. It's just buymeacoffee.org and then Airplane Jane, I think. So if you guys want to buy me a coffee for my time and helping and donate, that's where you would find it. So you guys have more questions? Does that help? So you need to go to a crypto exchange to open up an account, ID to verify, and then you get into funding it. So different accounts have different ways of funding it. Like the CEXIO to buy Ripple. Kyle, you can get that at bittrue. I do not believe so, WDiggs. And it's really cost inefficient to mine Bitcoin. In my opinion, WDiggs, it would be better to simply buy some coins and you'll see a greater return. You would have to pay a lot. Oh, it's coming along. Thank you, David. They just somewhat framed out and did the piping for the tub, corner tub. You just did your first exchange from Coinbase to bittrue. Awesome, Catherine. Congratulations. Yeah, and when you go into bittrue, I think it's something like 40 coins or something that you can exchange XRP to any of the other coins. So bittrue is fairly easy. I know that my cousin used it, my best friend used it in the States, but like I said, it depends also on what state you're in. Not to mention mining ruined my video games, buying a video card. Yes, CW Diggs, it's not really worth it. You have to have like a supercomputer. You have to pay a lot for electricity. Why not buy a super inexpensive coin that has some value to it and then it could run up? Okay, something funny. I have XRP Celsius wallet. I used to get like 4%, but every week when I get interest, I would get 5 XRP. Now after the jump, no more interest on XRP. Interesting. Call them, message them, and see if you would get more. Interesting though. WDiggs, you have a very old Bitcoin wallet, but you also use Coinbase. Gate.io is way too confusing. Yeah, I don't know it. I couldn't talk about it because I don't know about it. So some of them are confusing, but usually it's not. Once you get in, you have your account funded, then you're able to go to that coin and buy it like a stock. So you would have a limit order, which is going to be the most you are willing to pay to buy it. And you'll see the bid and ask. Usually the bid is in green and the ask is in red. And then you would, yeah, Robinhood and Wealthsimple are synthetic. Those, and also, what's the other one? Robinhood, Wealthsimple, and Webull. Those are synthetic crypto. Those are not real crypto. So you would have to buy it at an actual crypto exchange because you're not able to transfer it out to another exchange. You can only hold it there. So it's a synthetic instrument that's trading like the real crypto value, but it's not really crypto. So it's kind of deceiving. You have to know what you're getting into when you buy it on those exchanges. So, all right, guys, my little ones decided to come out. So I will really quickly copy and paste those links for you. If you have any questions, feel free to also email me at jane@cjanetrade.com. I'm going to rest up a little bit and enjoy the rest of this now cloudy day out here. You want to say hello?
Hello.
No, you can't come on camera because I'm careful to keep you off camera. But you're allowed to say hello. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
I hope you're having a great day.
I hope you're having a great day.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye.